With Taylor Swift closing in on $2 billion for a single tour, it's pretty clear that not that many people actually hate rich people.
Some people go their entire lives without calling the cops.
Rich people got more free things than poor people, just for having more money.
Losing $10K unexpectedly has a much bigger impact on your life than getting $10K.
Multiplying by 15 feels much harder than multiplying by 1.5.
Horses are the most farted on animal ever.
When older generations complain about the younger ones, they basically admit they failed to educate and teach them.
Car alarms are one of the most pointless inventions since the vast majority of people assume they went off by accident.
There's no up or down in space, so it's amazing that cinematic space battles always have ships oriented the same way.
In 500 years, your descendants will be able to download AI version of you and video chat with you as if you were alive.
Sandy Cheeks wears a spacesuit because she can't breathe underwater. But Pearl doesn't wear a spacesuit, even though she can't breathe underwater either.
A lot of people are more afraid of a medical bill than a medical problem.
You can't fake being an actor.
No one in Europe during the Middle Ages had ever eaten a potato, including the Irish.
Almost all boomers reading social media posts about people embarrassing themselves are super happy they grew out of their teens before it was around.
The last day of 2023 will be 123,123.
Calling yourself hangry is the most adult way of crying for your bottle.
Someone has eaten the most mayo, and they don't know it.
Everyone is so calm about the fact that there is something in the sky that can blind us.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. AI has ruined the written nickname Al.
It doesn't matter how old you get, buying snacks for a road trip always feels like you are an unsupervised 8-year-old who was given money.
You drink water and piss hot water, so technically humans are teapots.
Having to check what company funded a scientific study so as to not read flawed results is something straight out of a dystopian narrative.
Internet anonymity is a haven for passive aggressiveness.
In 30 years, instead of retirement homes, we will have senior gaming houses. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you liked this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Facts. This podcast gives you interesting tidbits of information to impress your friends, family, and colleagues with. So get smarter in less than 10 minutes a day. Just search for Daily Facts in your podcast app or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.